Yep. So people have been calling me and they have been asking me, Arthur, when should I buy a car? Should I wait till January? Should I buy now? Should I buy in the middle of the year? Well, it seems accident ahead. This it's just a container that got off a truck, I think. Yeah, and the lorry that had the container is down here. A container of document ekimoroka so temweyibala, especially the guys that are on borders nga muli mabbali gabina ebimotoka kiikyo. That's why the container came off and fell. Yeah, this is around Kawanda. Yeah, so people have been asking me, Arthur, should I buy a car now? Should I buy a car later? Should I buy a car in January? I mean, yeah, there are rumors that in January and February cars are cheaper, right? And there are rumors that it's because people are paying for school fees. Guys, let's be serious. You really think that this generation of men and women agule moroka mu December najitunda mu January because I know sasura fees? Okay, let's leave that alone. You really think that abasama bachaje Kampala and they buy a car in December only to sell it in February when they are going home, when they're going back to abroad, wherever they live? Bareke kuba siriwaza. Good morning, Rahim. Let nobody fool you that cars are cheaper in January. Cars are cheaper at any time when you have money. Let that be clear. Cars will never be cheap if you don't have money. I hope I'm clear. Rumors keep going around, and so many people have been calling me. Arthur, do you think I should? When is the right time for me to buy a car? Is January better? January is better for people that have money. January is not a better time for you to buy a car if you have 3 million. Your 3 million is not going to increase. If you have 12 million, your 12 million is not going to become 16 in January. Okay? A car that is worth 16 million now will be worth 16 million in January. A car that is worth 25 million will be worth 25 million in January. And let nobody warn you, let nobody deceive you that a person can get problems in January, but they will not get problems in July, because that seems to be the assumption with people that are telling you things, that in January people have more problems than in December. Actually, I'm thinking I'm talking to the age group that I know in my analytics. We have more problems than we used to have when we were younger. That's why they keep telling people that have not yet bought cars that moroka ziba isi mu January. It's simple why they tell you that cars will be cheaper for you in January. They're simply telling you, if you cannot afford a car now, wait and maybe you will be able to afford it in January. I'm not trying to insult anyone, okay? But if you can't afford a car now, chances are high that you may not be able to afford it in January. That's very possible. That's very possible that in January still cars will be expensive. Let me tell you, cars are cheaper today than they will be tomorrow. Good morning, Simon. Good evening. Sorry. I'm used to my morning broadcast. I hope you're good. Cars are always cheaper yesterday I've been giving you an example literally every day of how the Toyota Passo was 13 million in the bond in January 2020. No, in March 2020, a Toyota Passo was 13 million in the bond. Today, the Toyota Passo, still the cheapest car in bonds, is 20 million. If you get it at less than that amount, check it. You're buying a poor quality one. Because I've been telling you guys, nemumoroka mulimu class. Okay? Class 5, class 6, class 7, class 8. Normally 8 is the best. By class 1 is the worst. Kadaba bajja kuguza emmoroka eri class 2, bagiguze cheap olowooze nti wenkana n'omuntu aguze class 3. Ask any friend of yours asuubula emmoroka bw'oba omuyina ajja kubulira what those classes mean in the bonds. Okay? So don't let anyone lie to you that Arthur, who is selling, for example, that a broker is selling their Toyota Prado, that one that just crossed us, 12 million today, that in January is going to be selling it 9. That's impossible, guys. Even car owners. And the mystery has always been, the lie being pushed around has always been that when people are paying school fees in January and February, then they have to sell their cars to pay school fees. Now, someone will ask me, why is your title Money is Good Too? Now, the reason why my title is Money is Good Too is because I want us to understand. Hi, Salmin. I want you guys to understand that cars are nice. I love cars. But your money is valuable. Actually, money might actually be better than a car. Especially if the only reason you're buying a car is to drive yourself around. Hi, Michael. You get, your money might actually be way better. Linda, for service yang tibanga yaita konga simanyi. 25, echariko. Mbuza yo kilometer 10 okumala ko service yange. Anyway, so money is good too. Whenever you feel unsure about making a purchase of anything, not even just cars, leave it. Stop even looking for the car until you are sure you want a car. Okay? Don't waste your time. Don't waste the time of anyone else by pretending to look for a car that you're not sure you're going to buy. I've had instances where a person who is not sure whether they want, Ugandans. Of course, it has happened to me before. Yeah, man, Mose. I've had an experience where someone was not sure if they really wanted to buy a car, but they wasted their time, they wasted their money, they wasted their energy looking for cars they were not even going to buy. I don't know if I make sense. That's the reason why I'm telling you that money is also good. Setezo nunji. A person that has money is very powerful. Money is more powerful than a car. Money is bigger than a house. Cash is king. In business, they tell us that cash flow is king. But in life, a person that has money is bigger than anyone that doesn't have money. With cash, you can pay for all the needs you have. With cash, you can buy all the cars you want. With cash, you can modify cars ngabo yagara. You can put maridadi. With cash, you can upgrade the car every year. Okay? With cash, you can change cars as much as you want. With cash, you can have 3 cars in the compound, 5 or 6 cars. But that's with money. Money is good too. So every time you feel like you're not sure, at the festive season tend to leave majority poor. So in January, people tend to sell properties at a cheaper amount. Me, I've never had to sell anything of mine in January because I spent money in December. It's people that don't plan that sell their things cheap during January. And what makes you believe that a person that could not plan for January as a month can actually look after a car properly? I don't know if I make sense. A person that cannot plan for their lives cannot look after a car. You guys have not seen my face today. Yeah, it's a weekend. So yesterday I was actually I was creating awareness amongst you guys about hepatitis B. I just got my last hepatitis B shot. You know, hepatitis B is immunized in 3 doses. You get the first dose, you take a month, you get another dose, then you spend 3 months and then get the last dose. So I just got my last dose today. I had my first dose. You see the card? Yeah, this is my hepatitis B vaccination card. I got my first dose in October. I got my second dose in I got my first dose in June, actually. June. I got my first dose in June. I got my second dose in July. Then I got my third dose today, which is the last dose. So I was creating awareness with you guys for you to know how deadly hepatitis B is. Now, hepatitis B is almost like HIV. It's just that in the early stages, hepatitis B can be cured. And but when it advances, it can't be cured. But majority of the people that have learned about hepatitis B, they learn at a stage where it's incurable. And majority of the celebrities that you've seen in Rose and Bafude Sidim, they died of hepatitis B, especially the ones that get really dark. Do you know why? Because hepatitis B attacks your liver, and then the liver cannot do its function, whatever the function is, I'm forgetting. And because the liver can't function properly, that's why you find that abantu bafuka baddugavu. So majority of the celebrities that you've seen that died, it's hepatitis B. Now, what makes hepatitis B very deadly is that even if you touched someone's sweat, hepatitis B, even if someone sweated on you, for you guys that have sex with people, I've used the condom. If you sweat at any moment, or if they sweat on you at any moment, you can get hepatitis B. But the good news is that hepatitis B can be cured. Can be prevented or can be avoided by you getting a vaccine. Because hepatitis B, Tosobola government, I put on a condom and I will not get hepatitis B. Tosobola government, I'm going to be faithful to my partner and not get hepatitis B. You can be seated in a taxi, you rub your hand on a person that has hepatitis B and you get hepatitis B. You can be talking to someone and their saliva spits comes on you, falls on your body, and you get hepatitis B. So it's important for us to understand that we should take care of ourselves, and the vaccines are not expensive. I think I've spent in total about 60,000 on vaccinations. So you can go to a hospital. Can a person with hepatitis? Yes, I think I'd watch it as Sobola. They can. Martha, that makes you think Tevasobola. Yes, Charles. So me, I can't take good care of myself, but I think I can take care of my car because I'm passionate. I'm really passionate about my car, Martha. But my mechanic has mocked me several times that I don't wash my car properly, in the interior especially. But I only wash my interior on Sunday. The rest of the days imba njoza body na mipira. Atene mipira si njoza jona, njoza ako rim to make it look presentable. But I wash my car every day. No, I wash my car every day. So I love my car, but I don't love it more than myself. So you guys have to understand, we love cars, we love houses, we love clothes, we love phones, we love watches, we love jewelry generally. But no, Martha. By the time someone gets really sick, hepatitis abamu mazeyo. By the time someone gets sick, that sickness you're talking about, that's like the very late stage when people can actually see and they won't have sex with them. But a person with hepatitis can be like me, very healthy. Until hepatitis, chibanga HIV. You can have HIV for years in Atanda kuna fuya. nebo atandika okunafuya paka bw'ofa. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Okujja ng'ofunye medication. Even hepatitis B has that medication that is used to manage it. But just management. And with hepatitis, if you take long to manage it, it reaches a stage where it can't be managed even. My son normally tells me, I'm not your friend even, the one that is 2 years. Like when you do something that angers him, he says, I'm not your friend even. I just remembered when I talked about hepatitis and used the word even at last. So anyway, that's hepatitis B. So you guys, go and get immunized against hepatitis B. Okay, the other types of hepatitis can be cured. Hepatitis C, hepatitis A, they can be cured. But hepatitis B, I know what to. So the sooner you get immunized, the better. I got my last shot today. That's why I went to town. Yeah. Saturday normally I don't go, but I realized I was supposed to be immunized on the 11th. And have a date again. If I wait up to Monday, means that it okay. Yeah, so that's it about hepatitis B. Let's go back to the road. So you guys, I was still saying money is important, much more important than anything right now, because that's why if online sakala muntu apapya kamuvira agende ankubira engombe avuga ekimotoka kikadde zikamuvira agende oyinza okugamba agenda kutuukira webombo gyalaga. So but that's road discipline as well. Nono kamuleka agende. Yeah, money is plentiful to those that know its rules of acquisition. Yeah, but also keeping it is very important. And other in Uganda, one will know the disease when it's about to die, and I think that's when it can be transferred from one. No, Martha, no. Nedda nyabo. Don't take these things for granted. Bandi bade tebakola vaccine yezo. Munange mugende babageme. So you guys need to understand that twagale moroka, twagale ngoye, but money is important too. Keep your money. Anytime that you're not sure about an acquisition, about a purchase you're about to make, don't make that purchase. Yes, Mugisha, how are you? You get. You guys have to understand. I'm saying this because so many times I get people that come to me. We even inspect cars. Yeah, fuel prices. By the way, there is a time fuel was killing me. I'll be spending $1 million on fuel every month. After regarding it, I'll be spending a lot of money on fuel, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. Yeah. But that time is over now. That time is over. So someone from this channel was asking me, Ari Mukuzimba Migade, I think, and he was asking me, Bana, you ignore that sound, that's my AC. And then I have to get fixed, but fixing because apparently the sound wasn't affecting me. That was before I knew that I was going to be doing YouTube lives. That's why Muchi worried. But this thing doesn't look to be so clean. Mulaba broadcasting, we clean the camera lens. It's actually clear. So whenever you're going to make a purchase, Madam Banyumizanti, there are times I've seen people na kuwa sente ezokola inspection na kulagira ne moroka weziri oba na kugamba tugende tuzirabe, and then you see like a number of cars ne mutambulanga, the person doesn't really decide. That person is not yet sure about purchasing a car. Ne moroka mpya nawe. Ne moroka mpya, moroka ekola AC. How many cars have you sat in that have AC? Ne moroka yetu yitako eyo mugiraba, that's a UBE. Nayo jajisanga teina AC. That's a part that you can take out and put a new one. Nze nkyaganye buganye. Bakijja namune bakindaga nagano okukisamba, because apparently it doesn't affect the functioning of the AC. It just emits that sound, and me, Sound doesn't kill me. Anyway, so guys, I was still telling you, times you go with the person, but after visiting these cars, omuntu nakulaga nti era tali decisive about buying a car. That simply means they are not sure if they want to let their money go. But you have already lost money for inspection, you have lost your time, you have lost your energy. Under such circumstances, I will never encourage someone to actually even start the process of looking for a car. Okay, how about there? Nkendeza speed kati ntadde ku level 1. Is that okay, Michael? Because kati that's how the AC should actually be. I will buy that fan. Njagigula oba munsondera nako nkayisiza oba munsondera Mungu yalimanya kyalibawa. Yeah, so I was saying, instead of wasting your time, money, energy looking for cars that you're not sure if you want to buy, linda ko. Let me tell you guys, looking for a car is almost a full-time job. Looking for a car to buy is a full-time job. Actually, the reason why I'm putting AC is because of my phone. You remember the reason why I started doing morning broadcasts was because my phone would overheat in the evening. No. The car in front is not better than the newer. That's a newer. But you know that one is the newer old model. Light S. After the Light S, they created the newer. So there was the Town S. Town S eringa jebaita Dudu. After the Dudu, they created this one. And after this one, they created the new one. So there is no way this old version can actually be better than a new one. Eyemoro kajola bakajambia eringa Subaru ojitura mubanga tudde ku kabaawo. It's not as comfortable as a newer. The newer is comfortable. Arthur, can I give you a solution about your phone heating? Yes, give me the solution. Yes, give me the solution. Give me the solution, Michael. I would really welcome it. Because my solution, as currently, my only solution is SC. Because I put SC and then I put the vent, one of the vents to look yeah, so I was still making a point, guys. But let's keep our money. Because if you have a lot of money lying around, opportunities zikutomera. That's why you find that brokers get good things, because brokers always have cash, because their job is to have cash. Without cash, chovola bantu brokers nebo abe moroka ye takuwola banga dena akuwole week emu weeks ibiri kitegeera bwogana nga aginona, he sells it again, gives you back your money. Okay, of course minus expenses, somewhere diesel engine. But diesel, okay guys, let me try to make this clear. Jose, diesel cars don't save fuel. Diesel cars never saved fuel. Actually, most of the diesel cars actually have bigger engines than petrol cars. It means they consume more fuel. Why they used to say that diesel cars save fuel is because diesel was always cheaper than petrol. You would find that petrol is 3,500, yet diesel is 2,800. So it was always cheaper to run. Fuel was always cheaper. You buy a Techno small phone and mount it behind the phone whenever you are doing lives. Your phone will never heat up again. The fan, a small fan. That's something, by the way, Michael. Thank you very much. That's something. Let me see. I'm going to go to Gazal and I'm sure I'll find that fan there. I'm sure I'll find it there. So you guys, we were still sharing. Diesel cars don't actually save fuel. Most diesel cars have bigger engines than petrol cars, so it means those bigger engines consume more fuel. But diesel used to be cheaper than petrol. petrol is cheaper than diesel, by the way. The other thing that happened with diesel cars, they are safer to drive. Temaraga kwata muliro, because diesel takwata muliro. That's why you find that most commercial plants, most factories, and most machines are diesel powered. They use diesel because it's safer to run a machine that uses diesel. There is no time you're going to find that chikuto muliro. That's why you find that most big commercial vehicles zikozesa diesel. It's very hard for it to catch fire. Yeah. So but we need to understand, guys, as we are going into the festive season, if you're not sure that you want to buy a car, don't buy a car. Cars are not cheaper in January. As a person that has been buying cars for years, I'm telling you, you will actually find that cars are more expensive in January. Cars are not cheaper in January. If you don't have money to afford a specific car, don't keep money thinking that in January you'll be able to afford it. What also affording a kaundo million yana ngoina million 25 kati tewaba wakulimba nti omuntu ajja kwata kaundo yasa tumwetana gitunda 25 in January olwokuba nonya school fees. No. Probably if it ever happened, which I don't remember ever seeing, it happened at a time when it was hard to afford a loan. Naye ennaku zino omuntu asobola okufuna loan mu bank mu week emu n'asasula 28% interest. Kitegeeza if indeed obwavu bwalimu mu January buli caused by Christmas, can you, okay, let me ask you a question, guys. What's the biggest amount of money you've spent on Christmas? Can you really spend 4 million ku Christmas? It's impossible. Ebyokulya bya layisi enkoko ya mitwalo 3. Like nebobo hosting the party yenkanachi. Can you really slaughter 100 chickens? Because enkoko bawe ya mitwalo 3, enkoko 10 je mitwalo 3. Enkoko million 3. Can you really slaughter 100 chickens for whichever party it is? You can't. So what makes you believe that anyone can actually consume their kids' school fees in December? I have friends that have kids that go to boarding school, and most people have already paid school fees for first term. Bidya byaffe bijebwatu nze nakulira wajjajja wange nga yampeerera naye nga tugenda first term nga tetulina sente ate ne batukkiriza okusoma. I will tell you that parents now know abalina abaana abasomera mu masomero agakola ki agatabanja basasula dda fees zaabwe, era fees za January bazisasula dda. That's one thing you need to understand. Bantumye omugaati, batabani bange baagala nnyo omugaati, kati nyina okukyama. This place is actually, you know, normally they say supermarkets are expensive, but this supermarket is actually cheap. The way people chop money in December. Hey, give me an example. Aka ku town esi ne erefu omuntu yalifunye eriwa both nga zonna nvugemu gula erefu town esi kalina yingini ntonto tekasobola kukola mirimu erefu gyekola tekatikanga erefu. So in other words, are there newer models? No. Most newer are petrol. Actually all the newer models I've seen. Man, kangule ku mugaati wano ne batabani bange bansaba chocolate. Zakayo. Don't eat your money ozimalewo ku Christmas. Nange siri mu kuzimalawo olwaleero. Ninako. Badde sikitegedde. Wangi sebo mukulu sebadduka. People, nze njagala mbabulira ekintu kimu. Nze naaludde okulaba omuntu agamba nti Christmas katulye nga abatalyangako. Besides, is there anything that you can eat on Christmas that you have not ever eaten apart from a different dish? Let me give you an example. If I decided to take my family nembatwala for example to a Chinese restaurant for them to eat something different on Christmas. I have a family of 4, me, my wife and my 2 kids. Nembagamba tugende tulye ku Chinese food on Christmas. Yeah? How much money do you think I would spend? Boda vayo. How much money do you guys think I would spend if I were kati mwebagayi njagala mbalage ebbeeyi y'ebintu essaawa eno. How much do you think I would spend at a Chinese restaurant? Nze mbibaze, I've looked at the menus and their dishes range between 75,000 to 100. Kitegeeza, if I were to take my family out on Christmas to buy food at 100,000, nja kukozesa emitwalo 4 ne bwemba buli sowaani njiguze emitwalo 10 abantu bana. Okitegeera, I would spend 400,000. Kakati bagayi abadde tamanyi bintu beeyi ye Uganda nga bakusaba weereza sente za Christmas, ngenda gula wana amanda, otegeere ebbeeyi yago baleme babba. Jabali ono omusajja aliwa kale sawa ya mekei nga luli yanguza 5 kitundu kale nteerako wali mu bbuutu. Nennondera ensoji ekitundu ekirungi. So mwebagayi saagala babbe ekyo nno kitundu sinsawo nnamba naye kati batunda ebyo kya mitwalo 6 tebababba. Mwabali ebweru be bagamba tuweereze sente zaaki, tuweereze sente z'ebintu bya Christmas. Simanya tugenda kugula amanda ensawo ya 10 ya 6 so you guys, your money is important. Nze nkimanyi sente zange ziri important era sizizanyiramu. I don't joke with my money because I know it disturbs me to make it. Zintawanyiza ddala. So that's why I don't joke with it. So your money is important. Kitegeeza that bw'oba oyagala emmoroka nga togyetaaga togigula. Don't buy a car you don't need. Okitegeera, because bw'ona ogula emmoroka nga togyetaaga mu December, by January ogenda kuba ogitunze. Kati if you buy a car when you don't need it, you're one of the people they are talking about. You're one of those people be bagamba abagenda okutunda emmoroka zaabwe mu January ffe tuzigule ku layisi. Baba mpe ekirungi Enkoko ya mmeka? Omukyala wuuno ayagala kunseena nkoko. Nkulabye ogenda eri n'abaana. Mbadde ngenda bivaako ebyenkoko. Kati ziri ennene zezemeka? Lwaki? Empanga, lwaki empanga bagiseera? Anja twala ziri ez'ebiri. Eyo empanga temuba na magi. So, ono mukyala ayagala kunseera enkoko. So guys, mumanye ebbeeyi y'enkoko. Agamba mbu ezo makkati ezo, those ones are 30, these ones are 20. Okay, buno bulabika bwe buli obutono bwe batunda omutwalo. So I'd rather zino empanga zino, you see these ones, zino ze zibiika. So gisala nga mulimu ne ku magi. Zino empanga temugenda baamu magi banseera, kiziba zikaluba n'okukaluba, ziringa ffe abasajja. Our bodies are rough. Baba giteekemu ng'ejja kunyanguyira okujjamu, zimanyi okunjulikako. So for Christmas shopping guys, but ate njagala mukimanye nti nze amanda sigagula because it's Christmas. Wano wengula amanda gange bulijjo, so ngagula because gaweddeyo. Tuleete bereme kungwako mu kkubo. Ketagamu art. You see guys, this is why you should buy Toyota Wish, because Toyota Wish osonsekayo busonsesi. Ensa agenda kungwako eyo nammwe mugitereeze. Yensa wegenda gwa gwe togiraba kuba mu binnya bimeka. Funa omuntu omulala akuyambeko kuba oyo tayagala kukuyambako. Kaligende leeta yakaguwa okaleeta osibe wano. Naye oli mukulu wo ye nga bamuyamba. Mukulu wo ye nga bamuyamba. Gas is expensive compared to charcoal. I have safety handling issues which you don't need. No, I actually have gas at home. I have a gas cylinder. Nyineri cylinder nene ya 12 kgs. Girekawo eri okay. Girekawo. I have a gas cylinder ya 12 kgs. But you don't want to have good. Send us ezikwate. So guys, sibalimbye. Send us these ones mu mitwalo mukaaga. Tebabba amanda ga mukaaga. And that's a roof price. Mbaja kugamba ata amanda naye ronda yezitowa. Ronda yezitowa. Saagale yesa tuzikaluba ezo nsajja ziri ng'anyi. Enkoko ey'empanga nali njiguzeeko naye ng'ekaluba eyo. Arthur, thanks for the good job. However, can I get a newer old model at 12 million? Yes, you can get a newer old model at 12 million. Ate nga nayo nnungi, tejja kuba mbi. Tejja kuba mbi. However, oba osobola okuweza like 15 million. However, oba osobola okuweza like 15, you would get a much better newer. You'd get a much better newer ku million zo 15. Naye nga bw'oba tosobodde kuweza million 15, it's also okay. Okitegeera. Let me see. Kati ebbeeyi y'ebintu mugitegedde tebababba. Egenzeemu ngenda gitwala bwento Simon. You're not a Ugandan, oyinza obutamanya why people tulemere Uganda. Enewera kilo nga mmeka. Gisibe. So, toli Uganda, tusobola kumanya lwaki twagala Uganda waffe. In Uganda, everything is possible. Kitegeera, kati ebbeeyi mugitegedde. A big chicken should be 30. A small one will be 20. Not very small. The small one buno bw'okwayite, obwo babutunda mutwalo gwo mu bbiri. Kati nene era ezitowandikuttemu. Then tonotono ze batunda emitwalo 2. So, but don't overspend guys. Don't overspend. Osobola bobanga you don't have money to buy a full chicken kati e Uganda tuli modern bintu bapima n'okupima. You can get one je bapimye kale ne naye kizitowa mwe bagayi kizitowa kicho kizito kikoko kizito. So no more stopping, guys. Let's continue. Ainechibuzo chimpe. I've gotten already suggestion, something that will help me. Njagala amajina ye munange. Ene nkoko ebadde zitowa nyunga si jireka. My kids will enjoy more chicken. Ate tukolerera baana. Tewali gwe tukolerera mulala buli bwe tukebwenkera ku macha ngenda mu kibuga ntetenkanye. Ndowooza batabani bange. Kati lwaki obatobawo ku nkoko ne bali yako. Banajirya toliiwo. So for the guys that have kids, bananga abana mubafeeko nnyo. Bana bokolerera gwe tokyekolerera. That's why even your parents bali bakolerera gwe. Bo bayite bakyekolerera na waliwe yabakolerera. Yeah. So our topic today is money is important too. But money is not just important, it's much more important than anything in life. When you have money, you can afford things. When you have money, you can buy things. Yes, I know money cannot buy back your life. That's why bobo okola tewemala yonyo to the extent that you endanger your life. Bobo okola, you don't do dangerous jobs. Bobo okola, get time to rest. Okay, it doesn't matter how much you love working. You need to also take care of that body, because it's that body that keeps you up. That's why I was telling you guys, go get vaccinated for hepatitis B. Okitegeera obenga tojja kulwala hepatitis B nti omuntu asobola mukusiiga. Era nkyavuga ka esi bakyali bange moroka empya zinyuma. UAM yange moroka empya zinyuma. Moroka empya zinyuma. So abadde ngamba Arthur yogerako ku town S ne LF, which one is good for business? Nga zonna zikozeeko. Okay, you need to understand two things. LF mulimu emirundi ebiri. Waliwo LF etipinga gye bakozesa okusomba omusinyu n'amataffaali ne LF etatipinga. However, since you have compared the ELF to town S, I'm imagining you're talking about the ELF that doesn't tip the eri gye bakozesa okusengula abantu, si kyo? So under the circumstances that we are talking about, I think the ELF would be better. Why? It has better resale value. Okay. 2, it has more its carriage is bigger than the town S. 3, the ELF lives longer than the town S. I've seen it happen. Nti omuntu yagula town S n'agula town S nga yenka agigule beeyi emu n'owa ELF, owa town S atuuko jetamwa ng'owa ELF yakyakola. Okay? Still ELF ne bwebanga yingini ekubye ebbeeyi yaayo eyinza okwenkanankana n'eya town S nga nnamu. So that's one thing you need to understand. So for business still, the ELF etikka nnyo. Okay? So if you're going to buy a business pickup or a business truck, you should go for an ELF. Okitegeera etikka nnyo ate nga byonna binywa kyekimu. The one which tips, if you're talking about the one which tips, kati to comparing na town S, because the town S doesn't tip. Town S yakusengula bantu. Kati ogenda bulungi ku eri etipinga. But I'll remind you about the interview we had. Eyamuze yatugamba that as young people tuleme ku investinga mu lorries, that it's no longer a viable business. Okitegeera muzeyi yali mutuufu, because I've told you guys I have a cousin brother that is in that business. Taina moroka ye, but he tells you that people that make money from lorries or trucks are people that have other businesses that use the same. For example, if you have a hardware, okay, if you have a hardware and you need the tipper, the ELF tipper for that hardware, you buy it. Na yanga boboji parking the hardware, you don't stop it from making other trips of sand. And for example, if you have a hardware, you can still tell your customers that come to buy cement from you that you can also supply them with what? With sand and bricks and blocks and all that. Kati ezo nezo sente n'okola ki? N'ozira naye bw'obanga ogenda kugula ELF ng'oyagala ogituuze ku stage jebe kuletera sente. I've done interviews with plenty of people. There is a time I was doing a live broadcast. It was a Saturday still. I was coming from town and I stopped at a stage. I don't remember which broadcast that was about. Now yeah, I stopped at a stage. Waliye Kawanda. No, I think it's Kagoma. Either Kagoma or Maganjo. I stopped there, waliwo lorries nyingi, and everyone was telling you that one way for you to survive is either driving the lorry yourself or using the lorry for other stuff alongside the stage. Okay, it was Kagoma. Yes, thank you very much, Salmi. So lorry yo, yes, it's a good investment, but make sure that you know what you're doing. Posing ogenda jivuga obanga you have another business that requires the use of that elf. What otajja ku making a mistake kukusula milioni za 3 okitegeera. Yeah. So Starlet ani agala Starlet Mugisha. Starlet ino nga tezikyalabika. Kuba Starlet zabanga moroka za rais. Naye kati abonna abantu ba rais bazigula nnyo ziri ku demand ekika ekyawaggulu. Guys that have not yet started families, kati mumanye obuvunanyizibwa bwa family bwebo. Your wife will stay at home and tell you that kino na kino na kino na kino. Kale. Njagala zino. Zino.
Acheka nyanya. Hata zineza green. Zino so.
Eza green tebazintumye. Bantumye zino. Ibyo je biri biyitirire. Amuna nakati tebamuntumye. Bino yeno le bugga. Bangambye ebya red. Kubanze bwe mbyawula. Ebya red ye bugga nakati wa green. But I think ebya red is because it looks like blood, so we are assuming that we will have more blood by eating them. I hope, because how can something vegetable give you blood? Blood should be coming from animals. Just drink it. Yeah, so Starlet tezira ikanenga tusobola okuginonya, but one thing you need to know about the Starlet, most of them the engines are bad. So kitegeeza you buy a Starlet knowing that you, of course ziba zitambula naye nga engine teba namu bulungi. So one thing you need to understand is that you're going to be buying a Starlet, but chances are high that you're going to have to do some repairs even in the engine. Something that cannot happen with my car, for example. Most VVTi engines are actually okay. A VVTi engine that is not in good shape is very easy to notice. But most Starlet engines, because they are small engines and they are mostly driven by young people, and those young people drive to race. So that's how they spoil the engine. So you need to understand that before you buy a Starlet. But it can be found. It's important that you understand that. But also looking at your budget, I wouldn't advise you to buy a Starlet still, because now I'll be like your guardian angel. Don't buy a Starlet because you're not going to sell it to anyone else, because people are no longer looking for Starlets. Actually, you're the first person in the past 4 months that has asked to see a Starlet or that they want to buy a Starlet. So as you think of buying one, I think I'm clear there. It's a nice house. Yeah, so it's important that keep your money, guys. Keep your money. Don't spend money when you should not. That's why for me, when I go to help someone select a car or buy a car, I ask them, are you happy with this car? Because it doesn't matter whether I'm saving money, I'm helping you save money. I'll give you an example. One of our people went and bought a Mark II at 17 million. Mark II jagura yali accident. But I had a Mark II that was on offer at 9 million, which was good. Naye ya papa nagulira million 17. Eriko ne repairs ezokola. Eno gye nali ngeno mufunira nga teriko repairs. Kati ono si esi bannange, kati bino binnya byaffe. Binnya bya government ya NRM bannange. Bino binnya ono si esi. That's why I'm trying to go slow so that the kerere is actually low. So this one you have to bear with. Bino binya bya kubo bibikola kino. And that's one of the benefits that I told you that new cars have over old cars. Temoroka empya kati senga bino byonna temubiwulira. Naye nze siva mu Moroka nkadde nganye. Njajja evugira. Arthur, I want a Corsa Super. I don't know if you will be free next week. No. Corsa Super, you can't get a Corsa Super at 4 million. You can't get a Corsa Super at 4 million. That's why I was telling you. One of my followers here, he's called Solomon. He got a Super Corsa Super UAG at 5 million. In the market, you find a Corsa as good as what he took, it will be 7 million. When I'm telling people to buy cars, he bought it 5 million. When $1 million mukaga, bazimwa in one day. Arthur, I'm curious why you record your live in landscapes. That's the only way you can do a live broadcast on YouTube. I would also like to record the other way because it gives a better picture. Now here YouTube does not allow you to record like that. I think it has to do with how people view YouTube videos. So I think that's why YouTube limits that. So I've tried to actually record it. Let me show you. When I do this, YouTube will keep notifying me to rotate device. Okay, so that's why it's like when you put it like this, YouTube stops giving you the notification. So it's a YouTube thing. The other way would give us a better picture, better view. I'd also love that, but it's only YouTube that dictates. That's why if I have something that I have to show that it has to be shown the other way, I actually have to record. Yeah. So Michael, Corsa Super ejja kuba million ekitone nnyo 5 ekitone nnyo million 5. I hope I'm clear there. Ekitone nnyo you're going to spend 5 million. Ate ya 5 million egenda kuba ya kunoonyako tujja kuziyitamuko. Why? You will find that they are there at 5 million naye ng'ezimu engine si nnungi. And the engine in the Corsa is the same engine that is in the Toyota Raum old model, which I rarely recommend people to buy. But in a Corsa it's okay because people rarely overload Corsas. A single quarter engine nga ziri mu Raum is because it has a bigger boot, people overload it. Katika engine ne bakamenya. That's how the engine dies. Yeah, but that will be the price range. Yeah, and those are Adams. You've understood why I record my lives like this. That's the only option that YouTube has given me. If there is anyone that has a hack, that can help me do it the other way around, I would highly welcome it. So when we tuli kujibaita Gombe Division, guys. This is Gombe Division. Era wali Gombe Health Center, although Wacharwa Health Center too. But this is still Manasa municipality. Installment 4 million cash, then clear after. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that if you're going to pay 4 million as the first installment. Na ye muzei oliwa elefu yayina negativity mungi nnyo. Simanyi right, I think he had a lot of negativity because he has had a very big experience. Emoroka aludde nga agivuga. So this is Gombe Division headquarters. But then it also has an office up this way. The Nyabalambuza Uganda. Chibina, yes, Mugisha, Chibina osobola ogifuna even at 3.5. Osobola ogifuna even at 3.5. Osobola ogifuna even at 3.5. Ate Chibina is one of the easiest cars to manage. So Chibina yoso original at 4 million. Nebata kubanja na kubanja na ogena na ovuga Moroka yo. But Corsa, I'll tell you that it will be chance. Now, one thing you need to know is sometimes you enter the market no laba. Most of the people that have helped buy cars, we just found the car along the way. We are looking for cars, and then someone still tells us, "Hey, and then we come to that car and we find that car is better than most cars. Like the person who bought a RAV4, yali machindi nga bagenda mubireyo And then someone told us, that's how we came to buy a very good offer RAV4. Then after, alarm clocks used in cars, which a person uses a key, are they so important? Alarm locks, your question is not very clear, Michael. Kindly try and rephrase it. Chibina fuel consumption. Chibina, you get a 1.8cc version. The 1.8cc is okay. After Chibina and Chazibayona, UBK. They are no longer coming inside into the country, but they are there in bonds. Bonds, what do you bond is Zivayo. Yeah. So Michael, kindly rephrase your questions. Alarm locks, I don't know what you mean. But normally what happens is your car, you would be opening your car with a key, but then when you install an alarm, you'll be locking with the alarm remote. The locks that make sound, are they controlled by the key? In a car, I think cars don't have locks that make sound. But however, we install an alarm system. It's a system that we install, and we control it with the remote. It's not with the key. Of course, there are keys. There are remotes that are installed in a key. Those are also there. Yeah, so yeah, the remote controls the lock. When you install that alarm, remote alarm. Yeah, because the person who installing alarm normally. So that's how it works. So Tarzan, what's your last question is not clear. Your last question, at how much? Oh, this is Salmine. I don't know, it depends where you find it. If you found it in a bond, for example, probably they would sell it to you 15 million, 12, depending on where you find it. And it depends on which bond you're finding it, and the condition it's in, and also the obligation that the person that owns the bond has. Ajikuwe ku milioni 10 agenda asasula omusolo gwe. Bazzukulu ba muzeeyi baleke beeyagala owaayi. Twatwagala awo. Twatwagala. Eno waliyo n'emikolo ngenda balaga emikolo nze temugamba saabalaga. Kati this is a village. This is not my village though. But this village is called Chambizi. Yusakapame Mukalaba. This is the LC1. LC1 chairman. In waliyo n'emikolo balengera abantu bali mukulya masala. I don't know which mukolo is there. Maybe kumanyagana. Someone today told me that most clans are doing kumanyagana in December, and me, I was telling them that's a business opportunity for an opportunist. That's a business opportunity for an opportunist. How is the performance of Valvematics? Uganda wange Mercedes Benz ngombu obuza muntu mukyamu nnyo. Nenga Valvematic is a performance vehicle era nene. Ebeera nga kawundo boogirabe eba n'amaanyi omukolo guwedde. Labika nagulabye leeti omukolo. Nsanze ne tent bazijjawo. But I saw this in the morning. They were like 20 tents. Like kumanyagana. So the person that was bazukulu ba muzeeyi nga beeyagala nnyo. Balabye ekibanguzi kyonna kibadde mu tent. I think kubadde kumanyagana. It was a very big thing. Yeah, so let me see, what's this? JK Muzukusa Musitensen. Yeah, kale sebo. Arthur, the distance you drive home, is it the same distance from Kampala to Nachifuma? I don't know where Nachifuma is, but I drive 7 kilometers from the main road. So I don't know where Nachifuma is, but I drive 7 kilometers. And 7 kilometers is like driving from the city center to Kuumbuzi. Do you guys know Kuumbuzi? That's where 7. No. Before Kuumbuzi, I think over a little after Ampere anyway. 7 kilometers. Yeah. So that's the distance I drive. But I think the reason why it's like that is because I live in an estate, and normally the people that design estates buy land in bulk. After Karaji. Hey, Karaji is far, my brother. Karaji is far. Whoa. You see, wheel bearing problem. Where is the bearing? Which bearing? You know, a car has so many bearings. It has bearings here, all those belts are moved by bearings. Then it has bearings in the hubs. Okay, so which bearing are you talking about? So away Karaji is too far. Let me tell you one thing. They were taking me to buy land in Busika. Busika is far, but Karaji is far. Mama nyabo. Karaji is far. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. Over Mukono, over Gayaza. Karaji is far. Yeah. Well, Moses, the hubs can get old. But also sometimes, if you're buying hubs, buy the used hubs, Japan used. They are the strong ones. Then the other thing, super custom million kuminanya jiveke jakuta wanye kutame. Don't buy a super custom at 14 million. You will just hate people. You will think the mechanic is stealing your money, kumbe you bought poorly. So hubs, sometimes a hub can get spoiled or muntate come bearing. Ne hub you tell on permanently. So normally if your hub gets spoiled, it's the bearing you mundebe food day. But don't change the bearing. Normally I recommend that you buy a full hub, because bagenda kuguza bearing emitwalo 5 emitwalo 8 naye nga ate hub ya emitwalo 17. I think my hub was I bought my hub at I think over 180. Yeah, so buy a full hub. Don't lekera okuteka bearing bweziba zifa nnyo. It should point out that you should not be changing bearings. Ye mechanic aba akola buli omugamba ateke bearing nakulyako leba nakuba nenjawulo ku bearing naye nga ate if you put a full hub you would save your money. I have experience with both, so don't change the bearings. Just buy a full hub. Like someone told me, don't buy Ere for 25 million. You will hate people for nothing. Yeah, but you know there is this other thing that happens. Why don't you guys someone did math for me and they told me that that elf jemuraba budget million chinana mu bond, but if you were to import it you would probably end at around 40 to 50 million. So it would be much cheaper. You'd save about 30 million. I don't know if that makes sense, but you could ask before and see. You could go to before and ask them how much it would cost you to import the elf. You try that. Okusinga ogula elephant kadde emotoka egenda kubekolera sente toyagala kubanga ogisasulira okuba ogula nkadde. That's important. Kati nyingira station yange, I'm going to buy milk. I have to say bye to you guys. It has been a good ride. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. It really means a lot to me that you guys take the time to watch my content. For the guys that are in Uganda and you have a place to run, kera kumacha dukako, so that amasavu gonna golide mu week. All the excess energy that you have in your body, you use it. People want to buy and not to buy and wait. Yeah, that's normally the problem. But if you could wait, it would be a much better option. Or even taxes, you would save a lot of money. You go and try, Mose. Go and try. Japan. You would save money. So it means a lot that you guys take the time to watch my videos. So many people bakola channel that is in our audience, but you guys take the time and keep my channel busy, keep it engaging. Most of all, more engaging. You comment, you have fun. It really means a lot to me. I don't take it for granted, but it also means a lot. It means the world to me that you recommend my channel to other people as well. The channel grows, because the channel has been growing over time. The channel has not gone down at any moment. It either overgrows or maintains the same level of growth. And when I have subscriber every other week, I keep getting 3 subscribers every other week. This can simply mean one thing, that you guys are actually recommending my channel to people, that you guys are sharing my videos with people. Guys, atharwachi to senza ako eyo mu game park jangu, there's still land, and it's very affordable. You can get a plot 15 million between 15 and 20 depending on the location, of course. Yeah, so mujje mu game park banaye tulina emirembe, tulina fresh air. Ndozo wulira kakerera akaliyo kawulira katono nnyo ate kati kakomeeno mu Stenseni kati fe tugenda eri waffe era batulaba nga tuvuga ne bagamba abagagga sebo naffe batuyita abagagga ng'ovuga korola nkadde naye nga bakulaba ng'omugagga kati lwaki tosengako mu kifo gye bakulaba ng'omugagga oleme kubeera eyo gy'obeera nga gwe kapere w'ekyalo. Yeah, so guys, thank you very much. Yes, Ochen, thank you for watching, it means a lot. So thank you very much, guys. Let me see. Rahim, thank you very much. Rahim was number 1 today. Simon, Ryan's Gaming from Bangladesh. Yeah, Salmin, Michael, Mose, Martha, Madame Ipsam, Charles Sebaduka, Tazan Mugisha. Yeah. Nathan, Tusime Cornelius, Paul Ntalo, you're new. Thank you very much for commenting today. Karo Winzo Wadola Vida Mukamori, Moses Adams, and everyone else that has watched Mukamori. It really means a lot that you take the time to actually watch this channel. It means a lot. It's good to be rich, not to seem rich, because if we just seem rich, na inga tetuina toke. Tetuina awo toke. Abaine toke babeera chida, babeera chanja. Abaine toke babeera chida, babeera chanja, babeera chisasi, babeera nalya. Nga tebapangisa. Kati fa babeere eno fe twetetenkanya. Okitegeera naffe tuyinza okuba nga batuyitanga kira in the next 20 years, but not now. But anyway, guys, it really means a lot that you guys come, ne mulaba, ne muengaginga, ne munyumirwa, okay? Ne asa since you're in a game park, enkoko lunda yezoku. Muna enkoko ngenda kulunda, badde nkyazimba akayumba, ndi mukazimba. Njagala ntete enkoko zange nga 30 nziteeka awo nga nzigabako Christmas nga namwemba wako nkoko. Okitegeera. But also, guys, you need to understand, I've been telling you this for some time, that and we need to understand this, that sibuli muntu nti mulimi, sibuli muntu nti mulunzi. For example, I'll give you an example. Nza sitega mese mezifa mu nyumba. Nyinza okutega obutu obukyasinza obulungi nezitafa. Okitegeera. Naye ate mukyala wange bwazitega zifa zonna. So waliwo abantu abamu gwe kye bayita omukono. Okitegeera kye bayita omukono nti kye bagamba nti waliwo alina omukono omulunzi, walina omukono omulimi. I don't know if there is omukono omulimi, but you need to understand that maybe ebintu nabyo bibaamu. Okitegeera. Nandyagadde okuluna naye nyinza okuba nga omukono omulunzi sigulina. Okitegeera. Naye nga akayumba nkyakazimbye, teekemu enkoko zange. Tulawo bazinaabeerawo. Nalundako ku nkoko, by the way. Nalundako ku nkoko ez'ennyama ezo. Hala business just causing at teriyo. Yeah, anyway, guys, thank you very much. It really means a lot that you take the time to watch. Temwerabira ntunda tracking device. Bwoba waguze mmoroka, jangu kuguze tracking device ya mitwala 35 ojoka 350k. You put a tracking device including installation. By the way, bwoba oli mu Kampala, tujane kusanga woli bwoba oli out of the Kampala otuwayo amafuta tujane kutiramu. Oba se ekyo osobola okunsanga nze ku office yange ne bakutiramu tracking device. You get ne bakuteramu tracking device. So temwerabira, I also do pre-purchase inspection. Bwoba oyagala okugula emmoroka to avoid making mistakes. You'll pay me 350, but you can save a lot of money. I've saved people a lot of money. I've helped people make money using their cards because I help them make the right decision. So that's why you're paying me. You're not paying me to move around. Era bw'oba osobola okufuna emmoloka zo nga 5 6 n'oziteeka n'oga Arthur jangu nnondere kuzina emmoloka, I will come with my mechanic and will help you choose one of the best among all those cars. I actually prefer that arrangement because eyo temulimu headache w'amaanyi, sitambula nnyo okitegeera. But of course most people, abantu abasinga tebaba na mmoloka, so ne bantambuza. But if you could get your own options, nze nenzija nenkuyambako kulonda bulonzi, it would be better. Arthur likes 350k. Next year zigenda kubeera ana. Next year zigenda kubeera ana za inspection. Zigenda kuba 3.5. So I'm planning ogule mmoloka next year beera ng'okimanyi next year I'm going to be charging 400,000 for inspection. Yeah, but when you pay for pre-purchase inspection, you're paying for my time and expertise. You're paying for my mechanic's time and his expertise. You're paying for fuel again to 2 times okujja okulaba emmoloka. By the way, turkey is good. I was thinking of buying a turkey for Christmas. Tukole barbecue. You guys abali Dubai, temugenda kudda for Christmas. Mugenda kudda next year. By the way, bwe tukula Christmas Christmas loses the spark that it used to have. Nefe bwe twakwiranga Christmas yakabi. Guys, I have to go. Emboozi eyinza obutagwayo naye tugitandikire wano enkya. Emboozi y'enkya nja kugitandikira ssaawa 11 tujja kuba tutandise okuwaya. But thank you very much guys. I wish you a very good evening. See you tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. Ciao.